Hello, Libra. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. How are you, Libra? My scales of cosmic justice. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to do a general reading for you today. It's general. It may or may not resonate. If it does resonate and you're drawn to it, there is an extended. The link to that is at the top of the description within this video. We are going to look at what you're manifesting, Libra. And we're going to look at, not like what you are. I mean, if you're trying to manifest something, you obviously know it. But I mean, like something coming in that you've been manifesting. What is that? We're going to look at that. We're going to ask about it. And then we're going to ask about sort of like the side shoot, the side shot of it. It's something that's going to come in with this manifestation. That's more, I want to say it's something that you probably intended at some point. Whether it was subconsciously, sort of like just wishing and dreaming and imagining, or maybe like really like, no, this is what I want. This is what I want. I'm going to actively try to bring this into my life. There'll be something else that comes with it. There always is. Nothing just comes in one little neat package, just where you wanted it. So there'll be something else that comes in with this. So we're going to see what that is as well. I'm going to work with my Energy Oracle deck. And then we're going to go into my Light Seers Tarot. And I have my teeny tiny Rider-Waite Tarot if I need to look in there. So bear with me. I'm kind of tired today. I woke up at 3 a.m. and I decided it was a good time to do a total life assessment of Cindy. I did. 3 a.m. I went all the way back to about 15 years old. 15, 16. That's where I decided that's where I'm going to go. And I did. I looked at, have you ever done that? Have you ever I don't know. I've never really done it like that. I sat down. Well, I laid there. I laid there and I thought about every choice I made. Well, not every choice. Most major choices that I had made, where they led me, what sort of guided me to make those choices, how those choices turned out, and how all those roads lead to right here, right now. So I just 3 a.m. like, I'm gonna do that right now. It was almost like a self-assessment. I did a review. I did a Cindy life review for Cindy. So yeah, so that's what I did. So I'm a little tired. All right. I got some good answers. I got some good answers. I got some good insight. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, not all my choices were good, no. But, you know, I've got, my head is wrapped around them. Because, you know, when you start off in life, you're going to think, okay, this is my plan and this is how it's going to go. You get near the halfway point. Okay, no. None of that worked out. What the hell? Okay, so anyway, Libra. Aren't you guys the ones that I used to come into and you were like my psychiatric coach? Like, a Libra, I got to tell you what's going on. Lots of you liked it, but there was a few that didn't like it. Like, listen, if you just do the video. What do you I was just about to ask what you're manifesting, the garden and the gate. What's coming in with this? This is interesting. So what's coming? Action. You are ready to run free and wild. Oh, I like that. I like it. Wait a second. But, you know, well, actually, what's grounding it? You have the Angel of Balance, Appreciation, and the Temple Path. Because this feels very energetic. This feels like there's a lot of energy based on this manifestation. There's a lot of movement for you. There's a lot of new experience. There's a lot of going towards new experience, making new choices. An Angel of Balance, though, and Appreciation and Temple Path. This is like, I'm actually hearing self-assessment, so I don't know. Maybe that's why I felt compelled to tell you. Honest to God, I think I go through things in life because they end up coming out in the readings, and they mean things to people. It'd be nice just to live my life and sleep in. Great, but maybe this is a little bit like that energy, like kind of taking stock of yourself, but appreciating yourself, like really appreciating who you are, and sort of on a very spiritual level here. It's very grounded. I would call this very, very grounded energy, which is really nice to see because this is a bit of like going into the unknown and running with it, baby. Like finding a wide open field, not finding obstacles. So the garden and the gate is making the choice, making the decision to move forward in a part of your life that really hasn't been explored. And it could be a new cycle. And maybe you're in a new, like with with those three underlying cards, like you yourself could be in a brand new headspace that you've never been in before. So even doing the things that you've been doing all your life, it's a different cycle because you're coming from a hugely different perspective. And you're walking out into that wide open field, right? Like it's coming from a place that's quiet and protected. Quiet and protected. These are the things that we know. These are the things that we understand about ourselves and the world around us. And it's all, you know, easy to manage. I know that this plant needs to be pruned twice a month in the summer, once in the fall. This one needs to be watered twice a day when it's hot. Like you don't have to do much thinking. It's already established for you. But when you go out the gate, there's nothing there. What are you going to do? You're going to have to plant some seeds. You're going to have to make some choices and decisions. You're giving yourself this. You're giving yourself the capacity to do this. You're opening that up, and you're opening it up big. Maybe bigger than you realize. You're going to have, I don't know if more options is the word I would use. That is possible. We'll pull out tarot and see. It definitely feels like perhaps more freedom than you anticipate in this, because she looks apprehensive about going through there. She's got the key to it. She holds the key to her own future, to what she wants to either stay in this comfortable known space or go beyond that and learn more about life and possibilities. But there's no groundwork in place here. You're going to have to start putting the groundwork in. I see a bit of it just having fun with this freedom, like just running. Like, wow, holy crap, this field is wide open for me to run in. So whatever this new thing is for you, you're going to have a lot more freedom in it than you might anticipate. Let's see what the tarot says. Seven of Swords, King of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and Seven of Wands at the bottom. I'm just hearing sneaky behavior, not need come here. And the Seven of Swords, King of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. This is like when the truth is hidden or unknown. It just feels depletive. It creates blocks. When the truth is hidden or unknown, it creates blocks. I mean, just sort of an obvious fact, but that's what's sitting at the bottom here. Now, so the garden and the gate, you have the Four of Pentacles. You have the Six of Swords. And then you have the Devil. But the Devil feels like, to me, walking right into your fears, possibly. This card has a lot of the energy of the young girl standing at the gate. Like hanging on to what you know. Hanging on to what's familiar and not wanting to deviate from that too much. But the Six of Swords says, okay, I'm gonna move, I'm gonna walk through the gate, and I'm gonna walk right into the arms of the devil. But it will clarify the devil. I don't think you're making a bad judgment. Gosh, it certainly couldn't seem like it with this as the underlying. Like if you had the deceit card and you had envy and you had some of the other sort of like lower vibrational, I might be walking right into the arms of the devil. But wow, that's an interesting message. So this card is the reverse after that. So that's why I only stopped with those three as the underline. I'm hearing, oh gosh, now it's gone. Where did it go? Justice has been served. So justice has been served. Justice has already been served. So then the devil doesn't seem so bad. I honestly, though, I think where you're going is just, you don't know. Oh, you know what this energy is? This is the energy of getting past the whole mindset of the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. Because that is so incorrect. That is so incorrect. That's what this is. The devil that you know is, that's a phrase that gets so many people just stay where they are. Because if it's this bad here, it's, God, it could be, I couldn't handle if it's worse over there. Or if it turns out worse than how this turned out, I couldn't handle that. This is as much as I can handle now. Maybe with the Seven of Swords, the King of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. This could also, too, be about clearing up lies to yourself. The Seven of Swords into the King of Swords. With this whole, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. And that is absolutely everything with the Garden and the Gate. Because nothing's going to be perfect in here. There's going to be something that she's dealing with that aggravates her. Maybe there's a wasp nest, or maybe Uncle George is losing it. He's got dementia and he starts rototillering the garden. I don't know. Like, there's something that she's probably dealing with that isn't perfect. You're ready to see what's out there. He's ready to take your hand, baby. Ready to walk. I don't really want to clarify that. Okay, action. This is interesting. You have the Nine of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Ace of Cups. This feels like there's a gatekeeper. Honest to goodness, it feels like there's a gatekeeper even here at this gate. Maybe that's the devil. Maybe the devil is showing up like a gatekeeper here. You've got the key, but then there's someone you got to get through, to walk, to run right into, to go. How do you get past the gatekeeper? Well, the answer here is the Ace of Cups. And when I think of gatekeeper, I'm also, it's a woman that I would associate with Africa, with a darker skin. She has a very kinky curly hair. It brings me to sort of like Egyptian energy. And standing at the gate like this, she's really feeling like the energy of Anubis. Like, and you're not going to get through there unless your heart is pure. Unless you approach this gate with the purity of your heart. That you are not bringing the devil from the past forward with you. So it will show up, because come on up, come on up, look at this, come on, there we go, come on up, but wait, there's an intimidation factor about this gate. I feel like you're smart and you're cool, though. I'll say that. I feel like you're cool, you're like a cool, smart cat here. Seven of Swords, King of Swords. And there we go, the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. It's trying to clear out an energy. Both the Seven and Nine of Wands are kind of defensive. The Seven of Wands is perhaps defending your own space. This feels like something that you might have to approach. There you go. You know the answer. You're looking at it with the Hanged Man, looking at it, the Ace of Cups. But maybe you're not ready to navigate with emotions. Maybe you're not sure that your heart is showing up pure. You've got a clear road. Either there's an opportunity where it's going to be clear in front of you to do this. Again, on the other side of this little gate. I mean, literally, you could walk over that. But she looks intimidating, doesn't she? Yeah. Because she's got the higher ground. So she's looking down on you. She's got the higher ground. This energy could be reversed too. I don't know. It's really curious. Let's start clarifying. The devil is the first thing I'm going to. This devil the Hierophant and the Three of Cups. Wow. I don't know, this almost has the energy of like speaking up to a boss, reconciling with something that has had control over you for sure, with the Devil and the Hierophant. Reconciling something that's had control over you. And it really feels like Cups are the answer through this. Even the Six of Swords is still swords energy, but she's coming through the water. She's coming through choppy water, like a storm. Isn't it so peaceful and clear skies and really easy just to sit here in this Four of Pentacles, but you're not manifesting in that. You're not growing. I mean, you could continue to manifest, I guess, like peaceful skies, easy breezy days. But eyes closed, hand over bag, purse, not letting anything in, not letting anything out. What the hell is the point of existing, really? I don't know. So it's coming from an Aries. Like, come on, get out and do something. Get out and do something. Yeah, this is trying to reconcile an energy that feels like it has a lot of control over you. So the Six of Swords, how are you moving forward towards this Devil? The Six of Swords. The King of Swords. Clearly. This is not bringing your emotions into it. But, well, I don't know if you want to bring your emotions in with the Devil. I think you want to be in a really clear headspace. You're looking for a clear, open opportunity. This gate feels more and more like facing something. Maybe the gate feels like it controls you. Moving forward. But it's almost like, I'm kind of getting the message, it's almost like you've manifested this because you're standing at the gate. So what you want is in this wide open field, but for some reason the gate is, in what you're manifesting, the gate is showing up as the Devil, as something that you need to I don't want to say prove yourself through. There's an intimidation factor here for you with this gate. Because it is something that feels like it has an awful lot of control over you. The Garden and the Gate. The Garden and the Gate. Oh, man. Damn. Yeah. Look. Oh, shit. I don't even think you were expecting to find the gate. Wow. It's like walking in a big fenced-in kept area, like a pen. There's the sun and the tower. It's the garden and the gate. Your wish fulfillment is sitting on the other side of that gate. And it's like almost as if it's the biggest shock of your life. Like, here, this is where you've been. Look, she's even got, like, I don't know, she's sitting on a terrace or something. It's more like a railing, but, you know, we could look at it, something that kind of contains energy, contains what you know, contains where you're going, contains how you share it, who you share it with. And then in the gate, like she's walking in, it's almost like living in a gated community, working in some kind of gated community. Everything about your life is a gated community. And you've never seen the actual gate. You've just seen the fence line periodically. And you know, well, you can't go beyond there. I mean, some of the shrubs have grown up, so you can't even hit the fence. And all of a sudden, you come to an opening. And there's a gate. And maybe you've always walked around with this key. And you didn't know what it was for. So you've always walked around with something inside you. A hope, a wish, or a dream. And really didn't think it could be a possible reality? Maybe you read it in storybooks. Maybe you saw it in movies. But I certainly don't think you ever saw it in your environment. It almost feels like this opening in the garden is something you've never seen before. Maybe a storm came through, like with the tower, and, you know, cleared a bunch of shrubbery out of here. There's a friggin' gate to get out of here. Oh my God, the other side of the gate is adventure. It's new experience. It's something that has been confining you, that feels like it's had control over you. And it's really good on the other side of the gate. What have you been doing while you've been in here? I got a feeling it's probably good stuff. The Queen of Wands, great stuff. Look at this. The Queen of Wands and Judgment. It's sort of like, well, you've completed this Queen of Wands energy. It's time to go and do something new. Whatever you've created in this original Four of Pentacles energy, it's almost as if this gated community represents all of that. Like all of the plants that you have tended to, all of the butterflies that you have helped find nectar. Like you've done really good things, but now it's time to step up and out. Now it's time to step up and out. This Nine of Wands. She's like Anubis, baby. She's standing there. The Nine of Wands. This energy waits. This energy waits. Well, Anubis wouldn't move for anybody, really. This is not moving. This energy doesn't move. You have to come to it. Boy, that's really sassy, isn't it? It's totally the energy of Anubis, guys. There's only one way through this. But you're looking at the answer over here with the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. You don't like the answer. Oh, I don't know. It feels like you're going to do it, though. You got the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Cups. It's like, this is the last thing I wanted to do. So, wow. It's almost like this key is the key to your heart. The key hanging around your neck is the key to your heart. The Nine of Swords and the Knight of Cups, taking you into the Ace of Cups, moving you towards this new beginning, moving with the purity of your heart. I don't know what this is. Like, I'm trying to come up with some sort of metaphor, I don't know, for what this, I mean, I've already sort of created that with the gated community, but why Anubis is standing here? It's obviously the purity of your heart. I'm not really getting anything that you don't have, the purity of your heart. I am getting that maybe you're not sure if you want to share it. The Nine of Swords. But I don't see there's no way through that. You need to have some sort of purity to get through this. I'm gonna specifically talk to that Nine of Wands in a second, like more so with a different deck. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. I think it's big enough that it scares you. The Page of Swords and the Two of Cups. It's big enough that it scares you. It's so big, it feels like approaching the devil. And it doesn't feel like the devil. It's an energy that controls you, which might be an energy just coming from inside yourself even here. It's like you found it, you see it. But it's guarded. It must be pretty special to you, though, with the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. It's got to be really, really special to you. It's got to have all the feelings that you didn't think existed in this gated community. They were only in storybooks. They were only in movies. And I'm saying, like, it could be romantic love, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It's just something about life that maybe you've seen other people live it. And it seems so fulfilling and exciting and wonderful and beautiful, but it never in your environment. You've never seen that really, or at least not in your own personal experience. It's showing up over here. And it seems big enough that it scares you. It activates the same feelings of oppression and suppression, because maybe you feel like you could get lost in it. The action card. And now I'm going right to Shea Anubis. Action card. Shimmy. The Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. This is the complete opposite of action. Okay, anyway, so. Oh, she's the Devil and the Nine of Cups. The Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. Oh, you know. A little bit is like, okay, this has got also the energy of I'm going to walk past the gate. I think you've walked past the gate a few times. I'm going to walk past the gate. I'm going to stick to what I know that makes me happy. I'm going to focus on myself. Look at the Nine of Pentacles is almost the energy of like standing in the gate, the gated community. The Nine of Pentacles is an Empress in waiting, an Empress in protection. You could call that too. I mean, she's very, very young. Obviously not ready to be an Empress for very many years. Wow. This is being comfortable with the devil, you know, because that's all sitting behind it. But it's a pretty singular energy. It's very singular. There is the Three of Pentacles here, but it almost feels like maybe that's what you do during the day. Maybe you go to work and you like you interact with a few people. But when you wake up at night, when you go to sleep, you're with you. You're pretty happy though. And it's okay. It was good. It's good. It's good. It's the devil you know. The devil you don't know is very enticing. We need a whole new deck of cards to speak with my sweet, lovely, beautiful Anubis here. What will I use? I did not anticipate this. She will speak, Anubis speaks of purity of heart. So we're going to the Oracle of Love. What's it called again? It's been so long. The Journey of Love Oracle deck. Anubis will have a message for you. Will it be encrypted? I don't know. Will it be a full-on, almost answerative? Is that a word? Answerative message? And I say answerative because you need the purity. Let's just see. This is me getting into all my investigative. Okay, so now. All right, beautiful. Nine of Wands showing up as Anubis here at the gate. What do you have to say? What would you like to say to Libra? All those coming to the Libra reading. Oh, what did that? Oh, it felt like more than one card. Came out so forcefully. 55, acceptance. I don't think, well, Anubis would not reject you with this energy. Yeah, Anubis would not reject you with this energy. Whatever this energy is, it is not moving. It will not move to you. It will wait. Well, Anubis knows Anubis' value. So Anubis ain't moving for nobody. You got to be ready to walk. That's the thing too. You have to be ready to come up to this. This won't come up to you. Oh, it's short and sweet. Acceptance. You have offered yourself, asked to be of service to the greater good, created something that you want to contribute towards. What? That doesn't make sense. You have offered yourself, asked to be of service to the greater good, created something that you want to contribute towards a healing of our world. And your offer has been gratefully accepted by the divine. Know this and be at peace. This oracle brings you a message. You are completely received, accepted by the divine, just as you are. There is nothing to change, just you to be. You have made an offering. of a prayer, a sacrifice, of an attachment, and a giving of a desire to be of service, to make a contribution to the world, and your offer is joyfully being transformed into the seeds of how this can best be. Your next step is about to begin. There's a little poem too, but I love that. Anubis is showing up as your subconscious. Anubis? Yeah, it's more like Anubis. Anubis is showing up. Anubis and the devil and the Hierophant are showing up as your subconscious. You have this. You are in alignment for this. You are worthy of this. It's time to step up to this. And then here's the poem. Shall we find some sunshine amongst the cloudy days? A gentle touch that softly warms and leads us on our way, past stately oaks and candles glow, and places we've never been, a friend to share the memories before it's home again. Libra, that was a really great reading. The choice is at the bottom. It's always up to you. It is always up to you. Wow. I don't think there's anything left to ask. Maybe I need to wrap it all up if anyone is still here with me. So you have manifested something of your heart's desire, like a dream come true almost. You are the one that's always held the key to come out of this. And it almost feels like the right time, the right place at the right time, like approaching this gate and never having seen it before, never having seen this possibility before. Removing yourself from a place of safety. There's a sense there could be some stagnation, and the stagnation that I would get is mostly a growing and expanding beyond where you are now and where you've been in the past. Taking a very direct and clear voice with yourself to move towards what frightens you. There is an element of fearing that you will not move towards necessarily good things, or that there might be some big hiccups along the way. There's an apprehension. This apprehension is almost like asking yourself of your own worthiness, which you are being told you have. You have your own worthiness in this. And yes, it may seem big enough that it terrifies you, but it is beautiful. So that's how you manifested. Yeah, you probably took the cake. I think you probably got the cake and the icing and the cherries on top right now, Libra, but it comes with a lot. It comes with a lot. I'm going to go do the extended. I'm trying to think if there's anything. I think it's going to mostly be, yeah, guidance for you. Guidance and best energies to utilize moving forward. Okay. Until next time, Libra, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.